Cancel.
Schweezy.
Let's go into our last article because I actually do have something to say on this. Don't Weigh Me cards aim to reduce stress at the doctor's office. CNN Health, a body positivity website, has created free Don't Weigh Me cards for patients who find stepping on the scale at the doctor's office stressful. The cards, created by California-based MoreLoveorg, are available for free to individuals, excluding the cost of postage. There is also the optional for businesses to purchase the cards at $35 per 100 cards. The cards read, "Please don't weigh me unless it's really," in parentheses, "medically necessary," adding, "If you really need my weight, please tell me why so that I can give you my informed consent as shown in photographs on more./love.org. On the other side of the card is a list of reasons why it may not be medically necessary to weigh a patient. Most health conditions can be addressed without knowing my weight is one reason, and I pursue healthy behaviors regardless of my weight status. Is another. MoreLove.org was founded in 2016 by Ginny Jones, according to its website, and describes itself as an online resource that empowers parents to raise kids who are free from body hate, disordered eating, and eating disorders that group supports at healthy at every size philosophy. Did I lose my spot? Based around the assumption that the current practice of linking weight to health using BMI, body mass index, as standards is based and unhelpful. Because we live in a fat-phobic society, being weighed and talking about weight causes feelings of stress and shame, the website states. Many people feel anxiety about seeing the doctor and will avoid going to the doctor in order to avoid the scales. We want you to be supported in requesting healthcare that is free of weight bias, the website reads. The point is that it's an informed choice that we get to make. We don't have to step on the scale just because someone tells us to. Cards for parents, which ask medical professionals not to talk about their children's weight, are also available. So, I have a lot of things to say about this. I'm going to start with everything. I'm definitely not someone who believes everyone needs to be a health nut and everything, but I'm so against the healthy at every size thing, because let's be honest, you can't be healthy at every size. And before you go into me saying anything, being like, call me a fat phobic or whatever, I don't think being necessarily super skinny or like a supermodel skinny or like these celebrity skinnies that you do see is healthy either. That's not healthy at every size either. I honestly think there's a lot more people who are like anorexic, have eating disorders out there than we seem to realize, and that's not good either. I don't think having an eating disorder is good, and I don't think overeating is good either. Now, I tend to fall on the overeating side of this. I'm not on the anorexic side, so I'm not here to talk about like eating disorders and shit like that. I'm more on the line of talking to you about, this, probably on the fat side of things, because I'm not the skinniest person in the world. I'm the first one to admit that. But also, I have tried to lose weight. Like, my neck is now visible. I used to not be, and at one point I was like just so bad, like I just ballooned up way too much, and that was really bad. So that's kind of where I am before here. But healthy at all sizes is just, it's a terrible thing, because if you've watched a single episode of My 600-Pound Life, you can at least tell on that healthy at any size is not good. We don't talk about like with the super skinny people who have eating disorders, these celebrities or whatever. We don't talk about them, but it's pretty easy to notice in the really fat people. And sometimes eating is hard. Some people are like, I like to eat 3 pizzas instead of drinking a lot, which, respect to them. Honestly, if they went to drinking, they'd be a little bit fatter. Let's be honest with you. I notice when I drink a lot more, which I'm trying to cut down. I'm just drinking during the show. Calm your fucking tits.
This is the type of guy you get.
So
let's go full throttle.
I like how he had the air horn too. So yeah, no, it's really, so we have to agree that healthy at any size is not the proper term we want to do. It's more there, but body acceptance, I can get on board with that to an extent in my mind. So in my mind, so it's like we don't go do a good job at explaining what is a healthy body. We don't look at what a healthy body is. Like, you see guys with like 6 packs and shit. Like, that's not a healthy body. Like, they spend their entire lives focusing on making their body look like that. Like, that's their life goal. Even if, like, they have a day job or shit, like, that's their hobby, is making their body look like that. Not everyone can do that. Like, you can work out every day, try to keep yourself healthy, but, unless you work out, like, 3 to 5 hours a day, you're not going to really look like that. However, though, like, you should be mindful of what you're eating and shit like that. And, that's where we get into this idea. I saw a TikTok about this, how like this woman was like, I don't want to be weighed at the doctor's. So here's what I have to say about that. You don't want to be fat shamed by your doctor, which I get. If you're in the United States, you get that because the world is slowly starting to realize that we're out of our fucking minds because we don't have, when like healthcare is so expensive, like you have a hard time trusting someone who you're consulting with who is so expensive. Like it's it be like that sometimes. So like that's why people are so mistrusting of doctors and shit in the US. And like I get it, but like I don't believe but I've like worked in jobs that are like trying to do billing for healthcare. The doctors aren't the ones trying to like rip you off and take your money. It's the hospital itself. Maybe go to like a locally owned, probably like a self-owned business. They're probably going to be the better ones in regards to this and helping you, in regards to not charging you a fortune and not trying to get the most money out of you as you possibly can. And then insurance companies suck here, yada, yada, yada. We all know that. That's for another day. But if you go to a good doctor, like you should go to a doctor that you can trust. Like, you can probably find a lot of doctors in your health insurance plan, your shitty health insurance plan that you probably do have. Like you could probably find a doctor that's okay. If your doctor basically just be like, well, you need to lose weight. If that's all they do, they tell you with your health, if you have any sort of health problem, like you need to lose weight. That's all they tell you to do. They're not that good of a doctor. Most doctors will at least try to fix the problem, but be like, hey, because I probably have sleep apnea. Like they'd probably be like, hey, you probably need to lose a little bit of weight. It's going to help you sleep better at night. That's one thing they'll say, but we can get you in. We can try to get you like a CPAP machine, try to do a sleep study. We're going to take some blood work and see what's going on. A bad doctor will be like, well, you just need to lose weight. That's what your health problem is. Lose some weight. It's like, I watched like Dr. Pimple Popper because I'm gross like that. And there'll be people on there, like they have like a giant ass lipoma on their shoulder. And the doctor will be like, well, you need to lose some weight. Like that's not going to help it. This thing has to literally be removed. It's just like a non-benign type of tumor thing. It's like, it's not cancerous or anything. But I've watched enough It's weird when you watch a show on TLC and you actually learn something. That's like incredible. TLC is the learning channel, and you don't think nowadays you're going to learn something from it, but sometimes you do. But anyways, though, I also want to talk about Jenny Jones, the mover of this. So I was like, anyone in this healthy at all sizes, I'm like, I want to see what this person looks like. And so I initially looked up this person, which I will post, try to post like right here. And I was like, this can't be it. And then I was like, oh, this is an actress who has the same name. So then, now that's gone away. Then I found the real Jenny Jones, who looks like this. Who, I'm really surprised is not morbidly obese. May have a few pounds on her, but I'm not one to judge on that because I got a few pounds on me. And so, yeah, I'm not sure. I thought that was funny. I just wanted to look at her. For the video watchers, you might be able to see her. If not, you're going to have a hard time finding what Jenny Jones looks like. So, anyways, though, healthy at all sizes is bad. We need to understand what an actual healthy body looks like. And please, if you're going to a doctor you trust, just let them weigh you. They're not fat shaming you. All they're trying to do is help you be healthy. If they're a good doctor, all they're trying to do is help you be healthy. You could argue with me on the healthy at any size or body positivity stuff all day you want. It's okay. But when it comes to the doctor, I am very stern on that. If you're going to a good doctor, let them weigh you. They're just trying to help you be healthy. And if they're good, they'll do blood tests and see if there's anything wrong. And they'll advise you, like, you really need to lose some weight. And they'll try to do that in the best way they can. So, yeah.
Come on, Mark. Don't be stingy.
And yeah, I think that's what I have to say. Well, look at you. You just finished one of the many highlights from Cancel Schweezy. Glad you watched, and I hope you learned something important in your life today.
We have more highlights available for you to watch, out now, available now for you to watch. And we got full episodes as well. So don't be stingy and go watch another highlight. And like I said, stay awesome.